On this segment of the Montana Barn Find, Rick and Chris share the story of how we came across this iconic piece of Chevrolet history.
I heard stories about these two cars back here, and I came to this guy probably 12 years ago. He reminded me of that yesterday, and he wouldn't let me come back and see him. So I thought, well, the guy's never going to get rid of him. He said his cousin was going to buy him. They were going to go to the family and whatever. But anyway, I never did get to see him. I've heard from a lot of people. You guys saw him years ago.
Yeah, probably 30 years ago, I think my dad seen him.
Yeah.
For sure, like 25 years ago, I saw him.
My friend Don Brokop and Ron Duty, they'd seen the cars years ago, and they said they were great cars. They told me the color of them. So the other day, I just decided to stop because he used to be a gas dealer. He worked for Conoco. He had his own shop, and I knew he had some gas pumps, and I had a guy tell me that he bought a gas pump from him. So I thought, well, maybe that's my way into the yard.
Right.
So I stopped by and I asked him if he had any gas pumps for sale, and he remembered who I was. And he says, well, sure, I got gas pumps for sale. He says, that's what I do. He says, let's go look. So the whole time I'm scouring, looking for these two cars, and I finally asked him, I said, so what are you going to do with those two cars? And he says, you know, my cousin asked me years ago if they were for sale, and I told him I'd sell them to him, and he never came to me with the money. He says, so yeah, they're for sale. So you can see I tried to get in here the best I could, because you never know what you're going to offer somebody. You never know what they're worth, and you can see that the trees have grown up beside them. He did tell me that this yellow car over here had been rolled over. There were 5 guys in it between Bridger and Roberts on the back road. I don't know if they were drinking or what they were doing, but they tipped it over, and he said the car landed on its wheels, and they just drove it home. But where do you find two 57 Bel Air two-door hardtops?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
In any condition.
But,
and this one looks like it's in pretty good shape.
yeah.
Doesn't look like there's any accident damage on it. Now these trees have grown up around the cars, and as you can see, they're hanging over. And in a way, it may have hurt them with the leaves that's on them, and another way, it may have shrouded them like they were almost in their own little private garage here.
Kind of like a cocoon in a way. But we're going to break it open today, and we're going to drag this thing out of here.
Let's do it.
Okay. Chris got the heaviest one. Hey Chris, it's got 10 county plates on it.
Does it really?
Yeah.
What year are they from?
Those are like 71.
Oh, it's a cage.
Good thing there's nothing in there.
That's an oil rack.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. After we opened a clear exit path, Roger, the car's former owner, came to the rescue with his tractor, and we pulled the Chevy from its 45-year slumber. Out in the open, we were able to give the car a proper inspection, revealing an amazingly solid, 100% complete example of an iconic 57 Chevrolet Bel Air two-door hardtop. To follow progress of the build, be sure to like our Facebook page, The Montana Barn Find.